What's up guys, Skottyy here from a Blue Coconut family and welcome back to another City Skylines tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at the After Dark DLC. And the After Dark DLC adds quite a few things to the game, and it was quite an early DLC. So apologies for looking at it quite late on in the timeline. But we're going to be focusing on one particular bit, and that's the leisure kind of district that you can build, and this is for your commercial zones, to transform them from shops and cafes and things like that to something more leisurely. And what do I mean by kind of a leisure zone, and what does that entail? So it means that during the day they can be like cinemas, bowling alleys and other kind of leisure places that people would go to just to be entertained rather than shop or purchase things. During the night though, they are nightclubs and other bars and things like that that people can go to. And the benefit of this is that they are open 24/7, unlike your other commercial properties that are only open during the day hours. So therefore you are making money 24/7 round the clock from your leisure zones. Now of course it's going to have a downside, and that downside is that they produce a lot of noise. Now obviously if they're nightclubs, if you've ever been to a nightclub, then you kind of know what I mean, where they can be very noisy, loud music, kind of drunk people, so therefore you can expect the loud noise. So these are very good for your downtown areas, potentially away from kind of your quieter suburbs with residential areas. Now I'm going to put one of these into my city, and I've got the perfect place for it. So if we look at my city, kind of in this heart here, these are all commercial zone, and we've got a few of the metro stations in there, so it's really well connected, and it's not that close to, you know, this bit is a quiet residential area, but this bit is quite, you know, it's quite far away. It's, you know, it's a couple of roads away. So I'm going to convert these bits here as a leisure zone to be nightclubs and things like that. So how do you get started? How do you actually do this? So you come down here to the districts and areas tab, you click it, and you come to the paint district area. And if you have loads of DLCs like the campus or the industries or the park life DLC, then you'll have loads of these, but you want to focus on this first one, which is just a paint district. You adjust your paint size to be your right sort of size, and then you just paint over the area that you wish to turn into your nightclubbing and leisure areas. So I'm just going to paint around these, just do these couple of roads here, just so it's all just like that. And just like that, we've got our leisure zone. And once you unclick, it will automatically name your district to be Fairview Hills. Now, you know, that's okay. I'm happy with that name. You know, you can set policies to the district now, but fair enough, that's the name it's given it. If you want to rename it, you can simply click it and then just name it up here by clicking in here if you want it to be a little bit more kind of, you know, cool. Now, how do we convert that to be a nightclub area? Because I don't see any nightclubs, you know, these are still lovely little cafes and shopping malls, and no nightclubs. So you come back to the district area, and you come along these top little tabs here to the commercial specialization. Click into that, and you've got a couple of options if you've got multiple DLCs, but one we're focusing on this is the one with a little kind of drama face here, and it's the leisure specialization. So you click on that, and like it says there in the little description, it explains exactly what I said, where it causes noise pollution, but the commercial zones are active 24/7. So once you click it, you can, if you hover over the area, you'll see it highlights. You can then click it, and it then says that any commercial inside this zone is now for leisure purposes. And you'll see that my buildings are being destroyed. Why are they going? You know, why are they going? You know, you might panic. No, don't worry. All this is simply because that buildings have been told that they're for leisure purposes only, and if they're not for leisure, then they're being dismantled to make way for a new leisure complex. So if we come out of this zone, we can start looking at some of these which are being built. So you can see here, this is the game cave. So this, it looks like it's going to be an arcade. It's quite cool. We've got any others being built. So we've got a gym. Is that a pizzeria? There's bowling. No, that's being dismantled. Comedy clubs. So you got loads of things happening. Yeah, pizzeria. So you've got pizzerias, you've got bowling, you've got another comedy club, karaoke bars, a nightclub there. So you can already see this zone is already starting to take shape. And yeah, over time, this will just turn into a thriving night district. Now, this does pull in more people, and you've got to be mindful of that around it might get a lot more busier, so make sure you've got your transport in place. So that's pretty much it. That's how you build your nightclub area inside Cities Skylines. If this has been useful to you, hit that like button, and I know most of you aren't subscribed, so if you enjoy the content, hit subscribe. You get to see all my other content, and you get to know when I next produce a video. So yeah, that's been really good, guys. Remember, I do go live on Twitch, so go follow us over there, bluecoconut_family. I've been Scotty from the Blue Coconut family. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!